Welcome back to Daybreak Live, final half hour of the show this morning, brought to you by Sarah Automotive. And we're joined this morning by Crystal Sellers and Randy Caine. And it's a 70th birthday party and a big, big deal for the fall and winter months. And good morning to you both.
Good morning, Jimmy Dale.
Good to have you with us this morning. And Crystal, let me start with you just a second. Talk about the Toys for Kids. What is this?
Well, I decided that I didn't want to end this year with, we had the event, the alumni event, so I didn't want to end the year not having anything else that we as, past graduates could do. So I was like, you know what, Christmas is just around the corner, so let's give back, to the students at the school. We need to do something for them. So I thought about us all coming together and we just having a Christmas gift drive that we could make sure that every kid has a great Christmas this year.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. So I thought everybody would, love that idea, and so I wanted to see about making that happen.
Yeah, Randy, of course, you're a legend in your own mind, of course, and celebrating birthdays. You love celebrating birthdays, and
I'm glad to have one.
Yeah, and there's going to be a big birthday party at your house coming up real soon.
That's right. Craig Luck, a high school buddy of mine, our quarterback back in the day. Craig and my birthday's on the same day, October 21st. In the last few years, we've had a little gathering at my house. But then when I heard about Crystal's idea, I thought, let's tie several different things together and have an event. The first thing I did was looked at Alabama and Auburn's football schedule.
That's the first place to go.
Yeah. So on Saturdays during football season, don't plan too much. But on October the 16th, both teams play out of state. So not that many people will be traveling out of state. Some will. So I went to Harvey's, locked in the venue with Denise and Keith and Scott, got a location. So as we're trying to Toys for Kids birthday party, when I talked to Craig about this, what Craig and I want for our birthday is Toys for Kids. And bring your gifts, as Crystal has got set up, to Harvey's that evening. We're going to set up a Christmas tree.
That's a great party right there.
Yep. And I thought, well, now I've got to have a professional MC, Mike Shell, that everybody knows has been in the music.
You must have thought I wasn't available.
Well, Mike is going to set up his karaoke, his music. He's going to MC the event. And then, of course, we've met with Randy Clark, that's doing a terrific job of cleaning up the city. My brother Donald is working with the Veterans Memorial Park. That'll be coming up pretty soon. And then Crystal's idea. And then we've met Jim Ziegler, that's running for governor. We've met with him a few times. So Jim is going to be there. He's going to be available to speak and answer any questions about what he's doing running for governor. And I thought, let's tie several different things together for this event and Toys for Children.
Crystal, even at my age, I love Christmas time. And I can't remember a whole lot about yesterday, but I can remember when I was a little boy at Christmas and how important it was just to get a toy.
Oh, yes.
And you know what? There's kids today that with organizations like yours, this is their hope to get toys for Christmas.
Yes. I talked to the school this past week, and I told them what the idea of doing for them was, and they said they told me that last year, they just the little bit that some of the kids got that that they helped get them last year, they would just sit there and cry about it. They could not believe that that they got this. So that just makes me want to see what we can do for the kids there. I know if we all come together, we can make sure these kids have a great Christmas.
Yeah. What kind of toys are we looking for?
Well, after talking to the school, they said that the best thing that we can do is just buy gift cards, like gift cards to Walmart, Amazon, TJ Maxx, Children's Place, Target, and just Visa gift cards. You can just put money on it, and that way the school actually said that they're going to go out and they're going to they have a list that they're working on. They're supposed to be working on it right now, and they're going to be working on going and shopping for the kids themselves.
Wow. Randy, what a great way to celebrate a birthday, man.
You're going to make me cry.
Nah, I tell you.
I'm trying not to, so don't.
You know, Craig Luck was a quarterback at B.B. Comer. I remember him quarterbacking back in the day, and your guys' birthdays on the same day. And at Harvey's on Noble, there's not a bad seat in the house over there.
Nope. And the plan is we want you to come out. They open at 4. We want you to come out and have dinner. Support our local business.
Yep.
Support. I mean, it's a terrific location. And also, you know, they've got 3 big screen TVs in the dining room. Well, God bless Keith Chandler. He's going to put a TV in the big room where the birthday party is going to be, because even though Alabama and Auburn are playing out of state, they will be on TV, so you'll be able to still see the game. Dinner early. Mike Shell will be set up around 5:15. He'll have his music going. He'll get the crowd rolling. The TV will be going so you can watch. But enjoy dinner with Harvey's. And then we got some guest speakers. We're going to recognize the veterans. Randy Clark is doing a great job of cleaning up our schools and our stadium and the city. We met as a group here a week or two ago to plan this out. Brian Taunton is going to open up the event with prayer. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to have the American flag there. And then Mike Schill is going to walk us through the night. And for toys for children, this will be one location. Crystal has several, I believe. You can bring those donations to Harvey's, and we'll have a place there to put them. And Crystal and her comrades will be able to collect all that up and work through the school to help our children.
Where are the other drop-off points, Crystal?
I've got Marble City Pharmacy. They have agreed to be a drop-off point, and then First Assembly up right beside
out at Oak Grove.
Yes,
yeah.
They agreed that they would be a drop-off center.
Yeah.
And then if anybody if they just need to mail, I'm going to go open up a post office box today, so people, if they could just want to mail, they can just mail it.
Yeah. And we're not saying to you as a viewer this morning how much your gift card would be, but you put yourself in the place of a child that may be depending on us for Christmas.
Yeah, just do what you feel that you can do. I mean, just like we donate every year, just whatever you feel that you can do.
Randy, you're talking about the birthday bash for Craig and yourself. You got a special act toward the end of the event too, and I had him at Zach's birthday party, and he was a star of the night.
Yep. And for those of you that have heard of David Merlin, the magician, he has performed at my house. We've gone to football games together, and I've watched him do these things, and I still can't figure out how he does it.
Yeah.
And so if you've never seen a show by David, he is going to perform that night. And all this is free. All you got to do is come support Harvey's, eat. All this other stuff is I just want you to come and have a great time. Bring a gift for some children and help Crystal's idea. And then David is we're doing it at Harvey so he can set up a bigger stage of his stuff he uses. And if you've never seen him perform before, he's performed in Vegas, cruise ships. He's out in New Mexico right now doing something. So he's been all around. He's been on Penn and Teller. And he is a local guy that lives right here in Sylacauga. Yeah. And if you've never seen him do some of the things he does, it will blow your mind. And he is going to end the night with a performance.
What a way to end a blowout birthday party, right?
That's right. That's right.
Crystal, let's talk a little bit about where we are with your organization. And, you really just started it this year, and we had the alumni function over at the Meadows, and now this event. What caused you to do this?
Well, like I said, I didn't want to end the year off just not do. I mean, I didn't want to wait till the next event. We need to stay connected. We all as past graduates need to stay connected. That's the thing, is everybody just graduates and then just moves on, and then that's it. So we need to stay connected as a school and make sure that we can do stuff for the school ourselves. So the group ourselves, I looked at it yesterday, and we have 1,654 members so far.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is. So I was outstanding, overwhelmed by that number. So I think it's a great number and it keeps rising. Everybody keeps. I think I looked this morning. I had 3 people that wants to be added, so I'm gonna add them when I get home. But I mean,
could you imagine 1,600 and how many?
54.
1,654 members went out, got a gift card, and supported this idea.
That puts a smile on the children's faces.
I mean, at just $20 a piece. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And some families have 5, 6 children, and you got grandparents or that are raising their grandchildren, and the economy now is not at the best. So all of us are going to need some help during the holiday season. So we can be a part of that. Mike Shell's a hometown guy.
And actually, this is another interesting story. I went through the Sylacauga school system from kindergarten to the 9th grade. And then I went to Comer, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Mike Shell went to Comer his early days at school and ended up at Sylacauga. So he and I were growing up together, and he and I were even in the band under Fess Simpkins. So he asked us to step out in the hall, and so we chose to play sports, and then Mike chose to go with the music. And so Mike has been a professional. He's in a band called the Old Pros, and they are just professionals. That's all I can say. And then Mike does his karaoke up on the lake every week. He's a professional at this, so I wanted to get the best that can speak to the crowd, get the crowd involved, and actually follow our guideline here and make sure everybody is recognized, from the veterans to Randy Clark to Crystal's idea to Jim Ziegler and David perform a show for you. And all you got to do is get a gift card for a child and show up.
I want you to have dinner with us at Harvey's as well. Mike Shell, he's played music with some of the greats in music down through the years.
Well, he started out back in, what was the name of that group? Sunny Dukes up in Birmingham.
And the Sundowners.
Sundowners. And with Jimmy Sue Cannon, which is, I asked about her not too long ago, and if you don't know Jimmy Sue Cannon, she's a
hometown girl.
Hometown girl that's made big. She's actually, I was told, a music producer in Nashville. That's what Mike told me. And the professionals that Mike has in his band have been playing for 30, 40 years together, and they are just an unbelievable sound. And he can rock the crowd. And he told me this. He's going to an event over in Georgia. And he said, RC, you're not going to believe what this event's about. He was chosen to come over there to do this. It's a slap contest.
A what?
A slap. Where people compete slapping each other in the face.
I don't think I'd like that.
And who can last the longest? And he told me, he said, how in the world they get my name to do this? So I said, you're known worldwide, Mike.
Right. That's right.
So I figured if he can do a slap contest, he can do a birthday party and toys for children.
Absolutely. And this is coming up in just a week or so, too.
Saturday, October the 16th. The doors open at 4 o'clock. 4 to 5, 5:30ish. No rush about having dinner. Come in and enjoy it with your wife, your kids, your family, whoever, and then start working your way over into the big room about 5:30. So, and Mike Shell will take over and rock the crowd, and we'll have a birthday party.
And of course, another hometown guy, Jim Ziegler. He's going to be speaking there as well, and he is kind of treading the waters or taking a look at whether or not he's going to run for governor. I don't know if he made a full decision on that or not.
He has. We've met with him twice, small groups, to get an idea of what his agenda is and thoughts. His platform is Jim Ziegler and our taxpayers versus Ivy and the Montgomery Insiders. So, and I started getting text messages asking me questions. What does Jim think about this or that? And I'm not going to attempt to answer for a gentleman that's running for governor of Alabama. I'm going to say, I'm going to have Jim here. Jim will speak to the group, and he'll be available if you want to ask him any questions about anything about the state of Alabama. He will be here. He's a hometown, wonderful family, and we're just trying to pull them all in.
Yeah, absolutely. And Crystal, we kind of leave it with you this morning, the toys for kids. All of us have children. Some of us have grandchildren, and to see the joy on children's faces on Christmas morning or and it's just almost indescribable. Mm-hmm. And I've seen kids, too, that it's almost indescribable the pain that they show when they don't get Christmas gifts. And that's how we want to help them this year.
Yeah. You know, it's been a bad year for anybody, and that's where we got to come together and make sure that these kids have a great Christmas. Because with everything that's going on this year, I know families are struggling. I mean, a lot of families are struggling.
Sure.
So that's where we got to come together and help them. And just to, I mean, I wish we could just videotape every child of that school so we can see that Christmas, so we can just enjoy, sit down with, a bowl of popcorn and just, watch all these kids' faces as they open their gifts. So
how can we do this now as far as Toys for Kids?
Either they can drop off the gift cards at First Assembly in Marble City, or I will give you my email address and you can email me at comertigersreunite@gmail.com, and I can give you where you can mail gift cards and where mail the gift to.
Now, when you said Marble City, you're talking about Marble City Pharmacy?
Marble City Pharmacy.
Marble City Pharmacy.
Marble City Pharmacy and First Assembly, right across from Oak Grove Senior Center.
Now, I wasn't going to mention this, but I'll go ahead and mention it since it's run through my mind. I'm assuming that the Gator will be there.
Absolutely. He's practicing his little Bama dance.
I saw that.
Yep.
And
he misquoted it. Cisco come up with this dance.
He don't need to leave his day job.
It's really called I think the Scrowl Jolly Squirrel is what it's really called. Gator called it the Buttermilk Hill Squirrel or something. He messed the name up. But David, matter of fact, David is the one that videotaped him while we were at an Alabama football game, because you could tell in the background the where we were.
That should be R-rated, I'm telling you.
Gator will be there.
All right.
I also have someone, I won't give their names, but I'm calling them Thelma and Louise. If you saw that movie, we have Thelma and Louise that's going to make an appearance that night, and you'll find out later who that might be.
All right, Randy Caine and Crystal Sellers with us this morning. Toys for Kids, a big birthday party for Craig and Randy, and you want to be a part of it at Harvey's Own Noble coming up on the 16th of October. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you, Jimmy Dale.
More Daybreak just ahead.
All right.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically.